10 Most Expensive Celebrity Interviews from Ellen DeGeneres Show. It's been a very long and dramatic road for the Ellen DeGeneres Show, which showcased Ellen and almost all of the celebrities that you can think of. Her interviews with countless celebrities have brought us laughs, exciting news, and emotional moments for nearly 20 years. Sadly, the show is coming to an end as the host recently announced that Season 19 will be the ultimate wrap-up. There are numerous episodes to choose from, with more than 2,400 celebrity interviews. But here is our list of 10 unforgettable celebrity interviews that brought in the highest ratings from the Ellen DeGeneres Show. Number 10. Adele.
Particularly, I am. It's emotion. It's emotion.
This winning singer and songwriter has made a handful of appearances on the Ellen DeGeneres Show over the years, but none are really more memorable than the time she talked about the infamous 2016 Grammy performance that was ridden with technical difficulties. The interview included her side of the story regarding her rise to fame with the hardships she faced, the struggles of overcoming stage fright, including the pressures of being a world-famous singer, which illuminated the audience of her situation. However, known for her intense and hardworking personality, these didn't stop her from pursuing her goals in life. Their time ended on a very light and funny note, as Adele actually participated in one of Ellen's hidden camera pranks that was shocking for the passers-by where she showed up, but hilarious for the viewers. Number 9. Amy Schumer.
It's just... And I learned, you can see that I have what I'm now calling an at-risk...
As being one of the renowned female comedians in the business, Amy Schumer did a terrific job in making Ellen and the audience have fun from start to finish. When she was invited back in 2015, the brutally honest and self-deprecating comedian came in locked and loaded with hilarious stories from her experiences that everyone enjoyed. One of which was the time when she went to a basketball game and sat next to Glee star Diana Agron. As she was pounding on wine and popcorn, her seatmate Diana sat frozen with a perfect smile, the reason being that people were taking pictures of them. In the end of the story, she just said that she actually looks like Diana if Diana were stung by a million bees or were becoming the Hulk. Number 8. Bill Gates. Being able to invite one of the most well-known and richest people in the world is a feat in and of itself, considering his very busy schedule. When the genius billionaire and philanthropist was invited to Ellen's show in 2018, the two discussed almost everything about him. They talked about what he felt when he became the youngest billionaire at that time, some of his early indulgences, and even mentioned his indoor trampoline inside his home.
You know, I don't have that many things that are extravagant taste, so didn't change too much.
They also had a conversation about the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which has donated millions of dollars to educational, social, and technological programs since its founding in 2000. He explained that one of the main goals is to create new drugs and vaccines that will be donated to children all over the world. But putting his wealth aside, he seems to be a down-to-earth guy. Number 7. Kevin Hart.
I've never experienced it. I've heard about it. This was my first time in the fire. I've seen it.
Kevin Hart has appeared on Ellen's show so many times that both have really bonded and have a lot of delightful moments together. While these appearances are typically light-hearted affairs, the comedian got deep during his visit in January of 2019. For those who remember, this was actually a month after Kevin Hart declared that he'll be stepping down as the host of the 91st Academy Awards due to a controversy regarding his past tweets about the LGBT community. Being one of the few openly gay hosts, Ellen gave Hart the opportunity to tell his side of the story regarding his decision. Ellen also stated that she was going to support Hart to get his old position back if he's interested. After that, a lot of heat poured in, not just for Hart, but for Ellen as well. Number 6. Rihanna. Despite the celebrity's numerous appearances in the past, the one chosen for this list is the 2016 visit, which was actually her first in over 4 years. Their conversation picked up quickly where they left off, as if there was no time gap at all. They both discussed Rihanna's love of karaoke, her Instagram posting habits, and a list of must-haves when she's going to perform. For those curious, the list included vodka, red and white wine, regular Cheetos, hot Cheetos, Oreos, and noodles. To add more excitement to the talk show, George Clooney joined the both of them for a game of Never Have I Ever that was very entertaining for everyone, except maybe for the ones playing. Number 5. Barack Obama.
You gotta really want that job back because that's just tons of pressure. But
it's like being the host of Ellen.
One of the legendary moments that puts Ellen's show to the top is her interviews with the former president of the United States himself. Barack Obama and Ellen have shared plenty of incredible moments together, like the time when the president presented to Ellen the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2016, or her giving a heartfelt tribute to the Obama family on his final day in the office. There has truly been no shortage of heartwarming moments between the two. We'll be using his second appearance to the show, which occurred in the lead-up to the 2008 election. He danced, boxed, and spoke humbly about his chances of becoming the first African-American president, which became iconic as it came true. Number 4. Jennifer Aniston.
Just show me how that works. You actually got to show me how.
For her series premiere in 2003, Ellen actually brought on her great friend Jennifer Aniston as the first celebrity guest on the show. The way they interacted paved the way for all the future episodes, as it really demonstrated how much the show stayed consistent over the years. Ellen played silly games with Aniston like a thumb wrestling match and even exchanged quirky gifts with each other. Their conversation may seem awkward to some people if compared to the recent ones that she's had, but it was certainly a memorable moment for Ellen and the die-hard fans of the show. Number 3. Kanye West.
I think I was like going through now like my version of my terrible tooth. Or my...
Now this interview was memorable for a few reasons. First off, it was Kanye West, who was known for intense tangents when on TV. Second, he was charming and surprisingly funny in some occasions. Lastly, the spot became a showcase for Kanye's rumbling, incoherent rant about his desire to make a difference with his multitude of ideas, controversial tweets, and more. He mentioned multiple people and events during the interview, from Mark Zuckerberg to the Oscars, and even Pablo Picasso's name was called. He spoke uninterrupted for most of his segment actually, and no one really knew how to react, nor did Ellen. But there were times where the people matched his overabundance of energy by clapping their hands together enthusiastically for a few moments. You can just cut the tension in the room with a knife. Number 2. Kristen Bell. One of the most memorable interviews that Ellen conducted was with Kristen Bell with her sloth meltdown. Bell and Ellen had a great interaction at first and got way more entertaining afterwards when the actress talked about her 31st birthday. For those who aren't aware, Kristen Bell is a very big fan of sloths, like really loved them to the core. So much so that her then fiance Dax Shepard thought of having one for her birthday. Fortunately, he also thought of recording the moment which the actress showcased during the show. In the video, you can see that she was astounded with a sloth, to the point that she had a panic attack and cried. The video is absolutely hilarious and iconic. However, and so she tricked the celebrity of having a sloth in the show. Ellen said that it wasn't true right after mentioning it.
There she is, her name was Melon. I mean, I needed to be sedated, clearly.
But the actress couldn't hold back her brief excitement just by hearing it that she almost cried. Overall, the whole thing was just a great and wholesome event. Number 1. Taylor Swift. Finally, our number 1 spot goes to her interview with one of the most frequent guests in the show, Taylor Swift. Ellen has invited Taylor a lot of times in the show to the point that it's hard to keep track of each one. But luckily, in the 2019 talk with Taylor, the production team prepared a fabulous montage of all the best moments they've had together.
your musical crush, somebody in the business.
During the show and outside. They also touched upon other notable moments like where she almost scared Taylor to death and checking for any hidden surprises. The two have a fantastic relationship which often gives DeGeneres the upper hand when coaxing information out of the superstar singer in a way other hosts can only dream of. Taylor Swift always gets candid when she's on the Ellen DeGeneres show, and we wouldn't have it any other way. There are a lot of other memorable interviews like the time with The Office actor Steve Carell or actress Jennifer Lawrence that are all entertaining, emotional, and maybe more memorable for you. Seeing the show ending within the year is a huge blow for fans everywhere, and nothing can really replace it. However, we can all agree that it was a great run, and we can just hope that Ellen will show up once again with a project as good as this one. For more grand views on the best moments from the wealthiest superstars in the world, hit that like button, subscribe to Wealth Zone, and watch these videos.